The Murray Hill Sanatorium opened in Mount Morris, New York in 1936 as a place for patients to come and recover from tuberculosis. The self-contained city provided a location for people to safely recover from the tuberculosis epidemic. With patient facilities, hospital locations, a children's hospital, doctors' quarters, physicians' apartments for their families, and nurses' residences, everyone was allowed to stay in one location and provide safe, healthy care for the patients recovering. Building 4 once served as residence for physicians and their families. The former 4 apartments were later conjoined to become the Genesee Valley Council on the Arts, home of today's New Deal Museum. Here, we caretake for a collection of over 220 pieces of New Deal-era artwork. The Federal Art Project was a branch of the Works Progress Administration, part of FDR's New Deal. Under this program, more than 10,000 artists were hired to create murals, easel paintings, sculptures, graphic art, posters, and more. At that time, they were paid $23.60 a week, or today's equivalent of $478. The work was then taken and distributed across the country to locations and projects that they felt could be useful in bringing other support to programs under the New Deal. Although the Murray Hill campus started before the New Deal, artwork was sent here to help patients heal during the tuberculosis epidemic. The idea of being outside under fresh, clean air was thought to help raise patients' spirits and mimic the best treatment they had, the fresh outdoors. Nearly a dozen murals, 8 sculptures, and over 250 paintings were sent to the Murray Hill campus. As patients began to recover and parts of the hospital were closed down, the artwork was abandoned, stacked inside rooms up to the ceiling, later to be discovered in 1970 by Jan and Lois Dorman. Today, the New Deal Museum holds more than 223 pieces of easel art in the former apartment number 1 of the physician's residence. Beginning in 2024, the New Deal Museum has been renovated to be returned back to an authentic 1936 physician's apartment. The artwork is up on display, rotating seasonally, with opportunities for visitors from near and far to check out the exhibits. To date, we believe that we are one of the only locations in the country outside of murals where easel art is able to be seen in its originally intended location. But this extra special collection of artwork had an extra special journey. After being abandoned over the years, the collection was later discovered in 1970 when Jan walked into the building with his wife Lois. Lois saw the paintings stacked up into the ceiling, thinking that they were old patient artwork. When they went to further discover the artwork and examine it closer, they saw that it had the tag, the Federal Art Project, on it. Lois did her due diligence, contacting the Smithsonian. She found records of the artwork and spent her whole summer inventorying, measuring, and typing all 250 pieces out in a typewriter. At the time, the artwork was returned to the halls and offices of the new Livingston County buildings. Adorned there until the 1990s, the artwork decorated offices for years to come. Most artwork still remained when they took inventory again in 1998, but some seem to have wandered off with people who had found fondness of them over the years. After years of damage, the artwork was then gathered back up in 2008 to form the first official collection. GVCA joined the team to become co-stewards with the Livingston County Board of Supervisors and have been thrilled to caretake for the artwork ever since. It has been our honor to open the New Deal Museum in 2024, finding new and creative ways to showcase this artwork and preserve our national treasure. Our organization today focuses on preserving the past while educating the future. We continue to showcase contemporary artists, giving artists a platform to earn a living wage. Feel free to stop by our offices at 4 Murray Hill and take a wonderful opportunity to take a walk back in time and join us at the New Deal Museum.